out to Money Brown, man. Respect Junior. My boy Money Brown, he get a lot of money, that's why I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Yo, what's going on out there, Fight World? It's your boy Money back with another one, man. And we talking Jermell, the Iron Man Charlo, going up against Erislandy, the American Dream, Lara. Man, listen to me. Listen to me, y'all. This fight, this is inevitable. This fight, like I knew this fight was going to happen. Like the WBC just mandated it. But I'm going to tell y'all this, man. Jermell, Charlo, and Lara been on a crash course for a while now. For a while. You know, Lara ended up losing to Jermell. It slowed it down. Then Charlo, you know, he lost to Tony Harrison. It slowed it down. But these boys have history. Big history. You know what I'm saying? And Jermell said he always like knew he was going to fight Lara. And Lara was kind of like a big brother to Mel and Maul in the Ronnie Shields stable. You know what I mean? They was coming up. They learned under this man right here. You know, the American Dream, the Cuban style. And Lara coming up was a bad boy. You got to understand, Lara, Gamboa, Rigo, and there was another heavyweight Cuban. I'm sorry I can't remember his name. One Luis Ortiz, but it was another heavyweight Cuban. They all was coming to the game at the same time. They always making their names around the same time. You know, I always liked it, Gamboa. My little brother always liked the Rigo. You know, we both just had a thing for Lara, yo. So at the end of the day, Lara is a bad boy, man. He's a bad boy, skillful as fuck. We seen the fight with Castillo. It won his best, but nonetheless, you cannot sleep on this man. You know what I'm saying? Lara's one of the best 1-2 move out the way, you know, slick Cuban styles and stick to his game plan type of fighter. You know what I mean? And Mel has to be ready for that. You know, Mel has to be ready for that. He can't sleep on this. You know what I mean? And Mel know what Lara is. Like I say, Lara played big brother to both of them coming up. And that was great fucking spawn, and that was great teaching up under him with Ronnie Shields. But we all know Mel branched off to Derrick James and became a world champion, you know, and he's been with Derrick James ever since. You know what I'm saying? Now, I used to have my triangle theory with Mel, Lara, and Gerald Hurd. I always thought Mel can beat Gerald Hurd. I always thought Gerald Hurd can beat Lara, but I did think Lara can beat Mel. That was my triangle theory, y'all. You did? But Jermell has been getting better. Under Derrick James, his power has been showing more, you know, but he still got his boxer punching style. You know what I mean? He still got his boxing punching style, and with the spawn with Errol Spence, that even make him that much more better. But now that Errol getting back into shape and grinding himself together to get ready for Danny Garcia, you know, Mel got to go with what he got. And not saying he's not getting great spawn, but he is a monster. He is a dog. He stay in shape. He getting older, he getting wiser, and he's a killer in that ring. And let's not forget, he is elite 154-pound champion, two-time champion. Let's say that. You know what I'm saying? And you got to respect that out of Mel, man. You know. But like I say, Lara, his slick Cuban style, the way he can frustrate you. We all know, seeing him in Canelo. We seen him in Paul Williams. We seen him in Gerald Hurd, him in Castillo. Lara been in big fights, yo. Him and Vane Rose and Lara been in big fights. So he do have a lot of fucking experience, bro, with his Cuban background. Like I say, the age of Cubans, it really don't matter because of their style. But Lara has been taking, you know, some punishment lately. You know, sometimes the legs look like they're slowing down. But nonetheless, he still got a high IQ, and he still can move some. You know what I mean? He still can move some. And without Mel being that big pressure fighter, it give Lara a chance to think in that ring. And one thing you don't want Lara to do is think. You cannot give him you can't let him rest and give him a chance to think, similar to Lomachenko, because if you do, they will pick your ass apart. You know what I'm saying? They will pick you apart, especially if you ain't got a high IQ. You know what I'm saying? That's Lara's whole game plan. Get into that ring, try you, see where you at with it, see if he can frustrate your ass, and that's when you got to be careful. You got to know when he's setting you up for traps and tricks and trades, you know, because Lara will set your ass up for tricks and traps and then bang your ass, and you'll be swinging and he'll be gone. So with somebody like Mel got to have that high IQ going. He got to sit down and think with Lara. He can't go in there rushing. He can't go in there just trying to land that wild shot, because with Lara, he go see that shit and he go get out the way. But like I said, he's not the same Lara as old when he was, you know, moving. Now he's sitting down a little bit more, because like I say, the legs look like they leaving a little bit. But the high IQ would never leave that man. That's his bread and butter. You see what I'm saying? That's his bread and butter. And that 1-2 right down the middle is a beautiful thing to see. You know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful thing to see. You dig? Now, my question is this. You know, Jermell always said if Lara was to fight his brother, I think he would leave Ronnie Shell count. You know what I'm saying? I'm wondering now, with the WBC mandating Jermell and Lara, what's going on through Maul's head right now? You know what I'm saying? What's going on through his head? Do we say, you know what? I'm going to sit back and relax. I'm going to, you know, let Ronnie Shell do his thing with Lara, but I'm not going to be in the gym. You know what I'm saying? If I got to train with Ronnie Shell, Ronnie, we going to pick a separate day, but I'm not training with you with Lara in the gym getting ready for my brother. I'm not going to sit up here and watch a man look good, hit the pass, do all this, and talk to him knowing he's going up against my little brother. It's not just going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So do Ronnie Shell take that into consideration and say, you know what, Maul, you come in on this day, Lara, you come in on this day. I'm just assuming if they both got fights coming up around the same time. But if they don't, then, you know, Maul just like, you know, I'm going to chill on out and let him do his thing. Otherwise, do he say, you know what, Ronnie, I respect you. I love you for everything you done for me and my brother. You know, you was like a second father to us. But right now, I'm going to have to go find me another coach because I can't sit up here and watch my trainer, who also trained my brother, go into that ring and go to war against my flesh and blood. You understand what I'm saying? Go into that ring and go to war against my flesh and blood. I just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? And I can respect Maul for that. I think Ronnie Shell will respect him for that. I even think Lara will respect him for that. You know what I mean? If the shoe was on the other foot, I think they'll do the same. But Jermell and Lara is one hell of a fight. This is, like I said in my last video with Devin Haney and Lomachenko, this is a high-class chess match. Even though we know Mel has been coming forward being the bull lately. You know what I'm saying? But Mel's style is not to be a bull. It's not to be a bull. It's to be a boxer puncher. But get aggressive at certain times. Especially if you're fighting the inside, get aggressive at certain times. His style is not like Jerry Hurd where you can put the pressure on. You know what I mean? I think he kind of get out of character a little bit when he's doing that because he want to knock a motherfucker out so bad. And if you can't hit him, it kind of, you know, it play tricks on your mind. You know what I'm saying? It play tricks on your mind. So I think Mel's going to have to be a little wary of that. You know, get into that ring, be smart, listen to Derrick James, understand what Lara is, which I know he do. You know that Lara is that Cuban slick style where he want to punch you, 1-2, you get out the way, move, set you up for traps, catch you coming in, bop, you know, hit you with a few counters, get out the way, move around the ring, frustrate you, tie you up, turn you, get up back in the middle, you know what I'm saying? Unless you force him to fight like Jerry Hurd did. You know what I mean? When you force Lara to fight, you turn him down. Sort of like Canelo did when he walked him down and got to his body. You know, a lot of people say they thought Canelo lost that fight. I actually had Canelo winning that fight. But to get the lower body and set him down and make him fight, that's when you got him. You know what I'm saying? That's when you got him. And not saying that you got him for the good that you go win, but now you sitting his ass down and he ain't using his legs. That's another part of his bread and butter along with his high IQ. You know what I mean? So I think Maul and Derrick James will put together, Jermell and Derrick James will put together a good game plan against Lara, knowing that he up there in age now. And with Lara and Ronnie Shell knowing Jermell Charlo, you know, do they play on the emotions of Jermell Charlo? You know what I mean? How do Jermell take the press conference if Ronnie starts saying some shit slick to him? You know, which I don't think Ronnie will. But listen, it's war, man. It's war. You going against my guy. You know, Ronnie Shell knows some weakness in Jermell. We got to keep it real. He worked with them kids for a while. Lara and Mel sparred multiple times. So they know each other. They know the ins and outs. They know the do's and don'ts. But like I say, time go on and both fighters has gotten better. Even though, like I say, Lara is up there in age and maybe his game is slipping just a little. I ain't gonna say he's slipping. But just a little, he's slowing down. Let me say it like that. He's slowing down just a little, and Maul is picking it up. You know, so my triangle theory that I used to have, you know, it kind of changed a little bit. You know, I always thought that Lara, slick style, where when you fight Jermell give you time to think. And with somebody like Lara, you cannot let that man think in the ring. You cannot let him think in the ring. You got to make him fight, pressure. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you beat somebody like Lara. You know? With Jermell fighting Jerry Hurd, I always thought Jermell had that punch to stop Jerry Hurd from walking right in, sort of like J-Rock did to him. And he can beat him in the inside. You know what I mean? But I always thought Jerry Hurd pressure style would pressure Lara, and just like he did, don't give him no time to think. Do him like Angola and Paul Williams did him, walk him down, force him to fight, tire him out, make him stop using his legs, and eventually it's Imano, balls to the wall. Let's see who can take whose punch. You know what I mean? But lately, like I say, Lara been looking like he been slowing down. So could Mel get in there and put that pressure on and force him to sit down and fight and see if Mel can land that power shot, because Mel do got real power. Him and Maul got power, and that's something you can't take away from him. And if he catch you on your shit right, like he did Tony Harris in the 11th round, you going night. You're going to sleep, like Zab told Danny. He going to sleep. Ain't nothing else to it. You going to sleep, you know. And this is one hell of a fight, yo. This is one hell of a fight. It's kind of down the line, but like I say, I always felt like this fight was gonna happen. And like I say, right now we don't know if it's gonna be signed, sealed, and delivered because of the corona shit. But I'm quite sure Jermell won't back down from this fight. You know, we don't know what's going on with Jason Rosario, the unified champion who beat J-Rock. We don't know what's going on through his mind or what they gonna do. You know, they said in their interview that they ain't want no parts of Jermell, but now people saying they want to bang with him. So we'll see what happens with that situation. But I think the WBC mandated this fight. Mauricio, he came out and said he want this fight with Lara and Mel. And like I say, with Earl Spence being mandated with Danny Garcia, they want what they want. They want what they want, and they go get what they get. Point blank, period. And I think Mel will take this fight against Lara, just like Earl will take the fight with Danny, and it's gonna be fireworks. It's gonna be one for the ages. Let's just say that, one for the ages, you know. But like I say, it's gonna be a lot of feelings and emotions involved with this fight. A lot of feelings and emotions involved with this fight, you know. And we just gonna see how it play out, man. But I'm riding with Mel all the way. I don't know why I keep calling fucking Mel Maul. They brothers, man. But I'm riding with Mel all the way. You dig? But like I say, it's gonna be a tough task because Lara is a slick fucking fighter. You know, he's a better boxer than Tony Harrison. I'm gonna keep it real. I feel like he's a better boxer than Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison might be a little stronger than Lara, and that's kind of crazy to say, but I feel like he is stronger than Lara. You know, but I think Lara has a better IQ. You know, but it's gonna come down to could Lara continue to keep that IQ up all the way through the fight? And do Mel let him sit back and just box? Or do Mel put that pressure on and say, you know what? I seen what stops you, partner. I know pressure busts pipes, and I know your pipes has been busted multiple times. So let me get my eyes on her, take your shot, pressure you down, force you to fight, get to your body, and possibly stop your ass around the 8th or the 9th round. Possibly stop you around the 8th or the 9th round, because Mel do have that power to stop anyone, like I said. But Lara got the fucking IQ and the boxing skills to outbox anyone. You know what I'm saying? It just, is he on this game? Do Father Time show up? Or do we say, you know what, let me get in the best shape of my fucking life and go out here and show this kid something? You know what I mean? Let me go show this kid that I am your big brother still. You know what I'm saying? I showed you and Maul some things. And vice versa, I'm quite sure they showed him some things. But we all know coming up, Lara was the guy in the camp. Lara was the big dog. He was the champion. And the Charlo boys were trying to be champion. And they respected Lara to the T. And vice versa, Lara respected them. But Lord knows time goes on and tables do turn. And now the Charlo boys are the champions. They are kings of their divisions. And now Lara trying to get a scrap. You know what I'm saying? Lara trying to get a scrap. But nonetheless, this is a great fucking fight. We're going to see what happened with all this corona shit going on. Like I say, once this get out the way, we can get back to regular life and get back to scheduling these fights. But this is one that I will pay for. This is one that I will pay for. You understand? Because it's a great fucking fight, and it's a high-class chess match, and it will be entertaining. You dig? This is personal, baby. This one here is personal, and I can't wait to see it. Until then, it's your boy Monty. This the NSBC moving. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want to donate. It's in the description, and I'll be back with another one, family.